welcome to the Thomas Clan Garden. Today we're starting a new special project that we'll be updating as long as we need to update for. So the special project that we're starting is we're going to grow our own peaches from seed. Now this is something that if you'd like to try, you could actually do at home yourself. All you need is to get organically grown peaches from the United States from your local grocery store. A couple reasons why. One, organic is not sprayed with anything that would cause it to not be able to grow. Secondly, from the United States, the reason why is because if fruit comes in or any food product comes in from any other nation, it's actually given a dose of radiation to kill off any invasive insects, bugs, diseases, bacteria. So that way, you know, it can't be spread within the U.S. So, what we're going to do today is we're gonna eat the peaches because that's the first thing you need to do. We need to get to the pit inside where the seed is, and then I'm gonna take you every step of the way to get your seed started, and we'll go from there. So, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? All right, everybody, start eating your peaches. One bite.
Mommy, it hurts my.
Yum, yum, yum. Alright, so as you guys can see, first couple of seeds, that's my seed and that's Audrey's seed, are done. We still have Sharla and Landon eating theirs. And Nathaniel's and Zabrina's are over there somewhere. I'll get them in a second. But I want to show you the next part of the video where basically we're going to make sure that the seeds are good. And the way you do that is you take a seed. You see, or actually this is the pit. The seed is actually inside. And we're going to just drop it right into the water. And as you can see, it doesn't float. Now, I already did this with Audrey's. Audrey's is good.
John, is
And
this enough?
now this one we know. 1 second, I'll take a look at that in a second, buddy. All right, so we're going to fish this out of here for right now. And so then the next step is going to be what we're going to put them in to get started. So I cut an empty juice container, washed it out real well. And what we're going to do is we have an organic seed starting mix that's already pre-dampened. You don't want it to be dry. It's got to be damp. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take some of the soil and get in there. And what we're going to do is you're going to put some of the soil in first, and then we're going to put all the seeds in. And obviously we have a couple more seeds that are going to go in here in a minute that aren't going to go in right away. And then after we put all the seeds in, we're going to cover it with dirt. And then I'll show you what you do with it at that point. So let me just pick up the dirt that we got on the table, because after all, this is a dining room table. So I am going to start by putting mine right here, just like this. Now you can if you have the right tools, you can actually break the pit off and take out just the seed, but this way is also fine. It just takes a little longer to sprout. Now also, you're going to want to make sure, I'm going to point it like that, just up a little bit. All right, and basically once these start to sprout roots, and here's Audrey's right here, just going to put in there. And these should be perfect to fit like 6 seeds in and then cover it. So I'm going to put these stakes in so I don't forget for now, even though we're going to put more dirt in after. So I'm going to do that right there.
Oh, what about mine?
Here, let's take a look. You got to eat off a little bit more of that flesh. There's still an awful lot of flesh. We don't want it to rot in there. Although a little bit is okay, because after all, it's just more vitamin for the seed to start growing with. There's some plant matter, organic. So yeah, so we're going to put it in like that. Once we have all the seeds in, I'll take the flags out, cover them up, put the flags in, and then we'll go from there. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. Yes, we're getting everything ready. I just want to show you, this was actually Landon's seed, unfortunately. And as you can tell, we have a floater. This means that the seed there is not viable. It will not grow. So, unfortunately, we're only going to start in no more than 5 seeds today. I'm going to give him another chance to get one in this pot here when I get some extra peaches. But I'm going to continue the demo here in a minute once we get the next step set up. Okay, so now we have our 5 seeds in there. Just quick reminder, as you just saw a couple seconds ago, unfortunately Landon's was a floater, so his is in here, but we're going to give him another chance for the peach another day. So here's the next step. So we have our pits all in here. I've actually put the names in the right places, so that way I can put them back in the right places after. And so now all we're going to do is we're going to cover this with dirt. Again, this is an organic seed starting mix that I'm using. That is, as you can see, is wet. It's damp. It's not completely soaked. You know, if it's got too much, then obviously the seed can rot. If it doesn't have enough, it won't be taking the nutrients out of the soil enough to germinate. So we're just going to put this in just like that. I think that's good for now because I'm just going to separate it later. And so what we're going to do with this is I'm putting the seed, the names in the right places for whose seed it is. What we're going to do is we're actually going to put it in the refrigerator. Now, in case you're wondering, the reason why is that peach seeds are one of the types of seeds that need to do something called stratification. Now, stratification is basically you need to simulate winter. Now, simulating winter is, you put it in a fridge. You could put it in the freezer and freeze it, but, I think that just put it in the fridge until it germinates, it'll be fine. But you just want to simulate those cold temperatures, and then after a while, you let it out, take it out, and it's like spring, and the roots will grow, the shoots will come up, and you'll start to get a tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the fridge. We're going to leave it in for a little while. We're going to check in on it every now and again. Once we start getting roots, we'll move them to their own separate pots, and we'll keep up with it. So I hope that this is something that you're finding interesting, something that you might want to try at home. Also, before I forget, very, very, very quickly, if you enjoy nectarines, if you enjoy plums, or if you enjoy apricots, they all work the exact same way as this. You have to do the exact same thing. You have to get the pit out. You need to get it into the dirt. Make sure that it sinks, not floats, and you have to stratify it. We're actually going to be doing a similar thing with apple seed soon, which I'm going to be sure to make a video on that and let you see that. So until next time, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned to see what happens with our seeds. Thank you very much. See you soon. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment in the comment box. Maybe there's something that we could have done better. Maybe something we could do as these start sprouting to make them work better. So don't be afraid to comment. And again, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.